Hey Judah, it's Jessica Peterson. Thank you so much for speaking with me earlier. I really appreciate it, and I'm super excited that you accepted this free video because today we're going to go over 3 strategies you guys can start applying right away, and it's going to have a significant difference on your business. Right now, you have minimal traffic coming to your website. 5-10 people per month. So you guys are missing out on a significant amount of jobs every month. We're talking 60 to 70% of the jobs available you guys are missing out on. So the strategies that I'm about to show you are going to help you correct that and start driving traffic to this website so that you have more jobs and you're helping more people in your community. And I know this works because we've applied it with over 50 other businesses just like you guys throughout the US. So please take this information, run with it, start today, and start driving that traffic. But if you would rather focus on what you do best and you want a partner to help you get there, then please reach out to us at Peterson SEO because this is what we specialize in. And we specialize in working with restoration companies just like you guys. But either way, please take these strategies, run with it, and start right away so you can start driving this traffic, okay? So today we're talking 3 things. We're talking content, we are talking citations, and then backlinks, okay? So here we are on your website. You have a good basic foundation for your website. I do like that you have these click-to-call numbers. And that you have separate pages for all your major services. Awesome job. This is a basic foundation you have to have. Google requires you to have a separate page for every single service that you offer. This allows you to build content around each service and focus on those local keywords. You guys do have a massive service area, and it looks like multiple locations. So in your service area, you're also going to need those service area pages so that you can focus on the keywords related to that specific area for each service. Now, Google does not rank websites based on appearance. It is based on content. So content is key. Content includes images and videos. And you want to make sure each of those are optimized. We can see here it says Untitled Design. So this is not an optimized image. All of your images need to be saved and optimized with those local keywords. 99% of the people, when they're searching for help, especially in an emergency, they don't know who you are yet. So they're not going to search rapid response. They are searching for the specific service they need. So whether that's Los Angeles water damage restoration, Los Angeles, LA mold removal, you have to focus on those local keywords for every service. And then in addition to your images, you also need a lot of this written content, okay? You're going to need at least 1,500 words or more on this homepage by itself, okay? The homepage is the most important page of the entire website because it ties everything else on your website together. So it is really, really a critical page. You must have the right type of content and keyword strategy. Your homepage and your main service pages should all be focused around one specific location. Now you can mention on the page all the areas that you serve. No problem there. But what Google doesn't like, and it confuses the algorithms when you're listing a bunch of different areas or trying to target a bunch of different area keywords on single pages. So you need to focus on one main location area for your homepage and service pages. And then you can have those other service area pages where you're focusing on the local keywords for each of those service pages. And that's going to be really critical for you. And again, people also search differently. So there's oftentimes multiple variations of keywords, and you want to capitalize on those to drive as much potential traffic to this website as you possibly can. And again, as I said, you need 1,500 words, but it's 1,500 words or more on your homepage, because we're always competing with competitors. Whatever your competitors are doing, we have to do more of. So if they have 1,500 words, you're going to need to strive for 1,800 or even 2,000 words on this homepage. So let's look at one of your top organic competitors for water damage in Los Angeles. And here we have SERVPRO. And yes, they are a franchise, but they are very beatable, you guys. You're not competing against the entire franchise, only these specific locations. And these are franchisees. So they are given what they have. They're not allowed to edit and modify most of this. So they can't develop a strategy that actually works in their favor. So you have an advantage. You can do better. And that means writing better quality content, focusing on your local keyword strategies, having more content than your competition, and, having more pages, writing more long-form blogs. Those long-form blogs add additional content and enable you to be indexed for even more keywords every single month. So all of those things are important for you. Now, as we know, your customers will start with a search similar to this, water damage restoration in Los Angeles, and we want your business to be showing up when they do. And there's 3 main spots on the first page of Google that your business can show up and have good position in. The first is always going to be ads. Those are cost per click ads and local service ads. And these can be beneficial for you guys as long as you have all your processes dialed in and you have a good foundation. You're not just sending your ad clicks to your main website. You're going to send them to a designated landing page specifically for that ad. But if you don't have that foundation, you're going to find you're not going to get a very good ROI. So these next 2 sections actually get most of the traffic. This section here, this is your Google Business Profile, Google Map Pack. Okay? You want to be listed in the top 3 in your area for each of the services you offer. Because 30% of people come straight to the maps here and they'll contact these 3 businesses. So if you're not one of them, you're leaving 30% of your revenue on the table and literally giving those customers to your competitors. So in order to get in the top 3 spots, there are many factors, but that includes optimizing your profile and going out and getting a bunch of citations. And citations are simply listing the name of your business, your address, phone number, and website, and listing those in a bunch of directories like Yellow Pages, the Better Business Bureau, Glassdoor, Angie's List, and Houzz. You need a bunch of those citations, and you need more than your competition. Every single one of those citations is sending additional information to Google to tell them who you are and what services you're offering. Now, this 3rd section here, this is your organic section and is the most important section because 60 to 70% of people skip over the ads, they skip over the maps, and they come straight here. So when you're not one of these listed businesses, not one of these websites here on the first page, you're losing 60 to 70% of your jobs every single month. So in order to get into the organic section, it all comes back to the foundation of this website. Having the proper content and keyword strategy, and then supporting that with a good backlink SEO strategy. So as we can see here, this is a paid program we use called Ahrefs. It shows us how your website performs. As we can see here, you have a rating, your website has a rating of a 0 out of 100 in Google's trust flow, which means Google doesn't trust your website. And that is partly because of the quality of the website, but more so the power you're sending to your website. Like every tool we use, they require power. And your website requires power as well. We do that with backlinks. So we need a lot of backlinks, but not all backlinks are created equal. This is a popularity contest. We need to keep these backlinks closely related to the services that you offer. So they need to come from other websites that are from home service-based businesses, related vendors and magazines. All of those types of things are going to give good quality backlinks, which will increase the score. And when the score increases, Google's trust in your website increases, so it's going to help it promote, and it's going to help your keywords to rank. So we need a lot of these backlinks. We need more than our competition, and we need to keep sending them monthly to keep that power and to make your website stronger, okay? You have an index with 64 keywords, but you're only getting 11 people to your website per month, so you're missing out on hundreds and thousands of potential in traffic. If we look here, there's 10 spots per page in Google, and the only keyword that is ranking is your brand. And as important as that brand is, that's 1% of the people that are actively searching. So you definitely need to work on these strategies so that, one, the keywords that are starting to rank, you can boost and get them ranked, but also so you can get indexed for all the areas that you serve and those high value buyer intent keywords that are going to drive those jobs for you. When we look at your competitor, this specific area has a low score, but because the website itself is so powerful, it is able to push that power to the service area and help these keywords here rank, which is allowing them to get over 785 people just to this one ServPro location. Okay, so again, these guys are absolutely beatable, but you do need to apply the strategies that I've just shown you. And when you do, you guys have the opportunity to dominate in the areas you serve. So please take this information, run with it, apply it today, and start driving that traffic to your website. But if you would rather have a partner in growth, then give us a call here at Peterson SEO, where we specialize in this and specialize in working with restoration companies just like you. So please feel free to reach out, ask any questions you might have, answer my email, or give us a call here, and we would be happy to chat. I'm sorry, that's my dog. Stop it. Sorry about that. And I would also love to get your feedback on this video so that I can continue to improve. Thanks again for watching, and I look forward to hearing from you soon.